And we are set to go. Shane Wright on the draw for the Kraken. Rory Cairns for Calgary. Sit back and enjoy this one. Jake Bean off the face-off. The veteran through center, cut off. This is Hunter Brustevich, who gets it out to center. Matt Coronado has a step. He's in. Shut down by Grubauer, and he takes care of the rebound.
And look at Gruby. Well out on top of the blue paint. JT, and you love to see that from any goaltender.
Oh, it 100% helps too having Adam Lowe.
Stevens seems to be okay, still out there, so good to see.
The Kraken are nursing a few injuries. Right, Winterton shot turned out twice by Dustin Wolf. He'll hang on.
Well, excellent play there by Shane Wright. Great forecheck. Lambert was talking glowingly about Shane Wright and being very impressive with him. Looked like Winterton just kind of told that there, JT. I don't think he got a lot on that first chance. And Wolf made a beautiful stop with the left pad.
I had a little finesse on that second chance.
Yeah.
Trying to chip it up over the glove from in tight.
Vince Dunn hammers one, kicked out by Wolf, the former Everett Silvertip. Starting his third season in the National Hockey League right now for Tolvanen. Marchment gains entry. Tolvanen in tight. Wolf got a piece of it out of the corner. Kuznetsov for Calgary gets it. Now through center Beniers. He'll dangle in the zone. To the outside of Beauty. Catton shot swallowed up by Wolf. What a pass by Matty Beniers.
That could be anywhere in the ice surface.
Now Bean. Jake Bean off the blocker of Grubauer. Left and back of the goal. Klapka goes down.
The lead in the pencil is full. That's all I'll say.
That's always good. Dunn now in control of it with a shot tipped on, and Wolf will hang on to it without rebound.
She loves most of my friends.
Most of them. Okay, Pospisil. Well, he tried to get better every day. Lundberg will bust in. Short side held by Grubauer.
Oh, look out. Gruby lost his balance there.
Wolf now to the outside. The puck will bounce around. Hayden with a shot blocked by Kuznetsov. Reset by the Kraken. Right in tight. Marchment off the shin guard of Klapka. Right on. And Wolf was ready for that.
Through it. Ends up getting deflected right out in front. Wright takes his path right back to the front of the net. Here's the opportunity off of Klapka. There's a quick little backhand. Wolf has to make a nice save. And again, you got to hang around the net front.
Yeah.
So we talk about all the time. Wright doesn't just fade away, even though he...
Riker Evans through the middle. This is Yanni Newman. Berkeley Catton. Catton away from Cairns. One-timer by Beniers. Stop. They score! On the rebound, it's Berkeley Catton. With his first goal as a Kraken in preseason. He sneaks in on the weak side and cashes in. And the Kraken are on the board.
All the way over. That's me. We'll find it. We'll go back to it. It was right before the...
It rolls around to the point, covered up by Evans. It deflects. Farabee sails it out. Justin Kirkland defended, then he hauls down Evans. He gets a chance. Grubauer stretches out, makes the save, and does a snow angel.
There was no penalty here.
Kind of asking the same thing here. You can see the hand, the right arm, ends up pulling him down.
Right in there, and Riker goes down. And then Gruby's able to make a nice left pad save and a beauty.
Frost out to center. Word travels fast, though. Out in front, Grubauer, a dandy on Kuznetsov. Coronado to the outside.
More pushing and shoving there. Look at this opportunity.
Beautiful.
Great left pad save there. It's Kuznetsov driving. It's a second opportunity as well. And Grubauer standing strong.
Dropped the gloves and done a really solid lookout.
Now Gridden with a shot. He scores. A break in for Matvei Gridden. 8:01 left to go in the second period. Calgary has tied it.
Off the right wing boards. Face-off win. Nothing happens. And all of a sudden Gridden gets in behind Cale Fleury, and he goes glove side on Gruby. And we talked about Gridden. He certainly knows what to do with the puck. Spent a couple of years in Muskegon in the United States.
Oleksiak off his own man Newman.
Hello.
Jamie gets it back. Oleksiak, a third chance. Beniers, great kick save by Wolf. Larson right on, and it's sticked out of play by Dustin Wolf.
Yeah.
This is night number one, ladies and gentlemen. What a nice stop by Wolf and a great chance. He's picked up by Bean, and out to handle is Dustin Wolf. Look out here, a steal! And Newman's pass just by Catton. Here's Oleksiak without his stick. A big save by Dustin Wolf.
You know, Dustin Wolf, we mentioned how well he placed the puck. He just has a little adventure there. He gets pressured on both sides, and then Newman was looking for Catton out in front of the net. Usually when you see a goaltender behind a net, starts spinning around. And
in Seattle, Dustin Wolf. His goal stick is out in the slot. Hanzik's right in. Big stop by Grubauer.
Back at the other end, JT. Philip Grubauer with another good stop there on Hanzik.
It's an inflatable
yacht.
Yeah,
okay.
Not many people have those.
I didn't say Yahtzee. I said yacht.
Yeah, well. Larson shot stopped by Wolf. The rebound, Larson again. Stopped. Now Eeli Tolvanen dangles in. He has room. A shot. Great save by Wolf. We play on here. Evans now off the glass. Bean right in. His shot goes off the stick of Evans. Out of play.
Let's take a look at the...
Wow. Wolf stopping 35 of 36 tonight. Gaudreau stutter steps his way in and scores. A beautiful goal for Freddie Gaudreau.
Of holding it as long as you can. Get him to make the first move, and then Freddie does a great job. Instead of bringing that puck laterally across his body, he pushes it ahead.
Morgan Frost, mano-a-mano on Philip Grubauer. The wide route, the hesitation, and he scores. Nice shot by Morgan Frost.
Well, it's the same thing there, Edzo. You talked about the patience and waiting. Takes it out wide, knows where he's going to go, trying to set this up in a quick snap. Right there, low glove.
The first rounder from the 24 draft works in and is stopped by Dustin Wolf.
Takes a similar approach as Frost did, coming in through that left side. And this time tries to snap in a similar position off the post and out.
Shooter number 3 for Lane Lambert. He'll settle the puck, take his time, and he's stopped by Dustin Wolf.
Freddie Gaudreau goes, he dekes him. And he scores.
Right.
And the next two guys figure it out later.
Matt Coronado swoops in. Denied by Grubauer.
Oh, interesting, JT. Oh, down the same area of the ice.
Now this time switches it up a little bit. Tries to go to the blocker side. The first two went glove side and tried to sneak him out. But a good job for the pick.
Let's see. Shane Wright scans in. Stopped again. Holding his ground, Dustin Wolf.
Thought maybe Shane would go forehand, backhand here like Freddie did. There was some room up top there.
Matvei Gridin taking his time. He scores! A bullet of a shot. Calgary wins the shootout.